Hello, everyone. This is Nala Matari here. I am meditation coach and trainer. Today, I'm with the Sebastian. He is a young entrepreneur from Switzerland, Zurich, and we met each other in a Toastmaster International. That is a public speaking club, and we met at a club called, I think, Zurich Toastmaster last year. Then afterwards, he joined my 8-week group meditation in last year. November, at the end of October till to the December 8-week class. And I asked him to talk a little bit about himself and how he, how he learned about the meditation and personality development, because he's a guy who is very eager to know about stuff, about life, about business and everything. So I'm very proud to have you on my show, Sebastian, because you're very enthusiastic in that class too. Like always, you have loads of energy. So tell the audience a little bit about yourself. You are 22 years young, right? And all of the above, it will tell the audience about you, who you are, what you do, and so on, where you live.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you, Nanda. First of all, it's me that have to thank you, because I mean, I learned so much through you, and you were and you still are a fantastic teacher. So thank you for all your wisdom and your lessons. First of all, I have to return that. But yeah, like I'm Sebastian. I'm 22 years old. Like you said, I was born in Basel, city in the north of Switzerland. I grew up there. I went to school there. First primary school, and then so elementary school, then like high school. Then I went to university in Basel. I studied business and economics, but mostly because I were put into that road from my family. And so I studied business and economics in Basel, and I did also I studied mechanical engineering in Germany.
Okay.
And I did these two things, in parallel. And and then after, I think it was after then I finished my bachelor's degree. I realized that I was on the wrong road, and that I have to change something, and that this way is not in coherence with who I am. So I changed. I moved out from my parents' house, and I started a new life. First, I went out. I applied for a job. So I was then an executive assistant for 3 months, more or less.
Yeah.
But then I couldn't do it anymore. So I had this idea in my head, and I wanted to realize that. So I quit, and that's right now what I'm doing. Like right now, I'm starting my business. I try and do everything every day to like build it and make it work and make it happen. And there's a lot of challenges and a lot of things going on, and it's not at all an easy road. But I'm really, really happy I took all these decisions, and I'm really happy that I am where I am right now. And
So what I really
and I think this also
about, tell me, sorry. I just interrupted.
I'm sorry?
You want to say something? Yeah, I think we are interrupted with us. You want to say something?
The connection. No, I said, and this is also like, this leads us to the meditation part, because it was thanks to the meditation. When I started meditating, then I had more and more, I could hear like my inner voice and my intuition. I listened to my
Yeah.
heart, and thanks to that daily meditation practice, I could really like get access to that inner voice and
Mm-hmm.
then take those decisions. Because like the thing is, in retrospective, it's really easy to say, okay, I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. But if you look at this decision at the moment where you have to take it,
Yeah.
for me, it was a really big challenge. There were really big and intimidating decisions, and I couldn't like I could not take the decision rationally. I had to like go with the way that feels the best for me,
Mm-hmm.
and um, so the meditation was like a crucial part, which allowed me to um, really access that inner wisdom, so to speak.
Yeah. Yeah, that is very inspiring about you. You're very dare. So you have a lot of courage, right? So you have somehow this inner knowledge about that. You keep on practicing or learning all of those degrees or the engineering, different engineering subjects. And at one point you come to realize that you do not want to be the employee like your father or a lot of people around you. You would like to be the entrepreneur. So then at the same time, you are now right now trying to figure it out, right? This is also the part of your job of being 22 years old, young, right? You still are making that decisions and also experiences at the same time. So I would like to say applause for your way, because I was also the same like you. When I was young, I tried to figure out and I tried out many things so that I know which is the right way for me at one point. So if you are watching the video in a YouTube or Facebook later on, if you would like to support us, like thumbs up. And for Sebastian, and I mean, if you are also figuring out, what is right or wrong for you, you also said that very beautifully. The meditation is a very good tool to listen to your own inner voice. You just told me, told us very beautifully. So before you meditated with me, you also have a spiritual practice or meditation practice before, or how was it? How was the experience for you?
Yeah, exactly. So I think you know Mind Valley. I first read the book of Vishen Lakhiani, The Code of the Extraordinary Mind. It was, I think, like the second book on personal growth I read, and there he presented like a meditation called the 6 phase meditation. It
Mm-hmm.
goes 20 minutes and has like 6 stages, and it covers like a bunch of stuff. And this was my first encounter with the meditation practice.
Mm-hmm.
So I practiced meditation for a few months before we met already.
Yeah.
The thing is that when I started meditation from the beginning, it was more like figuring figuring it out and try to not judge yourself when it don't work. But then you're at the I was at the level where I was stagnating, and like I
Mm-hmm.
wanted to go to the next level with the meditation,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't do that like on my own with this 6 phase meditation alone.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, it was like perfect that we met and that I could take this course. Like this was really helpful to
Mm-hmm.
like, because like it's fantastic if your course is really good when you're starting from zero,
Mm-hmm.
or if you're already meditating and you want to go to the next level. Like it
Yeah.
covers both both cases, and that was fantastic. And it really helped me, because like I was to the point that I was just meditating because like I wanted to do that, because like I heard in a bunch of papers and videos that meditating is good. So I thought,
Yeah.
okay, let's meditate. But like I would not like embed the practice and embrace the practice daily. And now it's really like now it's really a sacred time for me. Like twice a day I meditate. It's
Mm.
really I cannot imagine any day not meditating
Wow.
at least once, but most of the time twice. And it's a no-brainer. You just have to do it. And
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah,
so I
that is a
first
very
meditated
good.
before.
Yeah, that is a very good experiences that you explained to us. So you were already meditating before you joined my course, and but you found it a very interesting fact that you learned throughout the course. So I will be going to the questions, and if you're watching the things at YouTube or Facebook, I want to hear from you. You're the meditator already, or are you still learning? I would like to hear from you. What kind of people are watching the video, and so that I know what kind of people are watching my video, if they are meditators or they are trying to learn to meditate. So then going back to you, Sebastian. So you said that you were meditating, and at one point you would like to go to the next level. With my class, you learn about more stuff about meditation. So what do you think you learned?
So like it's really difficult to funnel it down to one thing, because like of course like you teach a lot of principles and a lot of content, and it's a lot to take in. But for me, like it was two big things which I learned thanks to your course. And the first of all is to really embed the practice in my own personal routine.
Wow.
Because like for all the people who are watching right now, it's really important to say that the format which Nandor is teaching the course is fantastic. Like you're part of a group and you're all meditating with each other, and it's really a fantastic feeling. So you do that every week, and then also because you have to share your learnings from the week before, you're also more or less forced a little bit to meditate so that you're able to share your experiences.
Mm-hmm.
So this helped a lot, like for the discipline side. So that, and it's also like I heard that takeaway also from a few other participants of the course. They said the same, that this course really helped them to like embed that into their daily practice. And the second thing is really because I thought about this, and I think the biggest benefit I have is a deeper ability of listening for my inner voice and intuition. Because like if you go all through your meditations and practices which you share, then you really because this covers a lot of different things of your personality and of these principles, and you get like a very sweet mix of every aspect of these principles. So it's fantastic, and you really get to know yourself a lot better. So all these teachings and meditations helped me to get better access to myself and my intuition, which is in my way a really how to speak it, it's really priceless to get this kind of access to your inner voice. And this was like um, the biggest learning for me. Of course, then I had a lot of um, other learnings from the because I learned all the principles and all this. And of course, I had also great learnings for that. But like the deepest learning was really getting access to your intuition. And also to get calm, because also for everyone who's watching, like your life is busy and everyone's life is busy, and you have so much impressions from the outer world, and everything is external. And through the meditation of Nanda, you really can turn inside and get quiet inside, and that's fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Sebastian. So you also motivated. You were always motivated after every week, and you also made a lot of shift, and you went into that theta brainwave where we normally achieve that in the group of meditation. You achieve that within a short period of time. And I think that because your heart is very open, you're brave, and you also are ready to learn all these principles or the new stuff, which is good for you. So it was a great experience working with you. And is there anything else you want to give away to anyone that who is watching right now about meditation, about personality development? Because you're only 22, but you keep on learning a lot of stuff, meditating and figuring things out. Of course, at the same time, you're taking a lot of different seminars too. So what do you think? What do you want to give away to anyone who is watching?
I think the probably the most important lesson I learned is, first of all, and I think it's best to like quote Steve Jobs, which said this phrase, and he said, "Follow your heart and intuition. It somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary." And this is like, for me, if for everyone who is watching and maybe in a similar life phase like me, who is trying to figure it out and try to find their path and their way, I think it's really most important to really follow your heart and intuition, like Steve Jobs said, and listen to your inner voice. And this also brings it back to meditation. So meditate a lot so that you can get this access to your inner voice. Get yourself a teacher so that you can learn meditation properly. I really recommend Nanda. She's really fantastic. So just get yourself a teacher and get this access to yourself. And this is the first thing. And the second thing is just never give up. Like never give up. Really follow your heart and intuition, and then never give up, and you'll find what works for you.
Okay, thank you very much, Sebastian. You have a very good soul and wise soul. You know a lot already since so though you were still young. And thank you very much for making this interview with me today. And I'm looking forward to see you, how you are growing spiritually, business-wise, and entrepreneur-wise. And we'll meet each other again soon in Zurich at our Toastmaster when things are getting settled down here. Okay, with that, I just want to say thank you to all of the people who are watching the show, and please subscribe my channel if you're on YouTube, and you can also like my Facebook page, and I will be doing that Facebook Live like every Tuesday at 10 a.m. EST, New York time, or 4 p.m. CET, Central European time. So with that, see you next time with my live video. Take care. Bye-bye.